2018 KMC Central Series opener, where the best drivers in the world are all battling it out for the National Rock Racing Championship.
That's right, guys, and we want to officially say welcome to the show, Hillside Live, where we are broadcasting live for the first time all this awesome rock racing action that we're bringing to you. We've got a fantastic lineup of drivers today. We've been chatting with them, checking out the hill, getting splashed in the mud. It's been an interesting weekend so far, but we're really looking forward to the action that we're going to see out there today. We're racing on what they call the Twins. These
it's
hills
the Twins.
out here.
It's going to be unbelievable. It is slick out there. There's a lot of rock, but it's been raining here for about a week.
Dave, how do you know how slick it is out there?
I don't want to talk about that right now. There may or may not have been a wardrobe change.
Yeah, it's hazardous just to walk around out here. It's going to be real interesting to see what kind of show these buggies put on getting up the hill today.
The folks at the front gate were basically telling everybody out there when they were coming in, if you start to fall, just tuck and roll. So that's how slick it is out here. But on a good note, it's warming up, isn't it, Bree?
Moderately, I guess.
It's warming up.
It's gone from frigid to chilly.
Yeah. And the sun's coming out, and they're calling for about a wonderful 63 to 68 degrees today. So when that sun comes out, the fun comes out, baby.
Bring on the sunshine. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, though, at this point for those hills out there.
Alrighty. Look, Bree and I were able to see your comments on the live feed. Tiffany Freeman Porter, how are you? Watching all the way from the SIP. Tiff, I think Jack may be in a rental today, so we're not counting Jack out. I think he's going to get some seat time, God willing. But
yeah, he won't be in Venom.
Yeah, but, Venom had some issues, got really wet. PCM is giving him a fit right now, so sadly, I think Venom is down for the count.
Yep.
But never Jack Porter. Just to let everybody know, the feed is building up. We're going to be repeating ourselves since we have new people coming in and out. We're going to repeat what we're doing. We're going to talk about this new technology that we're using.
Yep.
Like right now, Brooks Myers, our producer, he's going to zoom in and out. Hey, Brooks, are we zooming in and out over here? Yeah, look, check out what Brooks can do. Oh, we're in and
fancy.
We're out. How about that? Yeah. And we have a couple of cameras on the outside, and this live feed, it's brand new technology.
Yep.
We are currently in a satellite truck, and the view that you're seeing right there is part of the course.
Getting things going. Now, we did postpone a little bit today due to the rain and the weather. Drivers meeting just happened a little while ago, and they're in their buggies. They're getting ready to roll. We're getting some technical things straightened out here. Y'all bear with us. Like Dave was saying, this is new. It's new for everyone. We've been working really hard. This show is for you. It's for the spectators, for everyone that can't be here in person and see all this action that's going on. We want to bring it to you anyway. So we'd love to see you at the races that you can make it to. Come say hi if you're at the events. But if not, y'all drop us some comments. Let us know who you want to hear from. We'll try and get some driver interviews.
Absolutely.
The day is always flexible. You never know what we're going to be able to do. So.
I see my good friend Bessie Theodorsen from Icelandic Formula Off-Road. How you doing, Bessie? It is definitely warmer today. I will not be stripping. You can thank me for that later.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I'll thank you for it now.
All right. Thank you, Bree. Matt Schisler in the house. Speaking of Matt Schisler and the Attitude Buggy, he has made some unbelievable changes to the buggy this year. We are going to see some huge horsepower out there.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Schisler. Medina, Tennessee. How about that? All right, Jessica.
I got someone asking why the Avenger isn't out here today. I'm here in a media capacity for this race, but I don't know if Dave has his way. The Avenger might be making it out here.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Eventually.
Eventually, the Avenger buggy will be here.
So Lord knows I need some seat time in it.
What's up, St. Clair? How you doing, buddy? Hey, everybody out there! I want y'all to share this. If you like what we're doing,
That's right.
If you like this new technology, if you like the live feed, if you like rock bouncing, I need you to share this now, please.
Right.
And something else, please let us know in the comments section how you're liking it.
Yeah.
Give us some feedback.
Yeah,
Give
we'd
us
love to hear from you guys. We want to know what we can bring and do differently and better, and just keep building up what we've got here.
We want to give a huge shout out to a couple of people. Cole Shirley, Mad Ram 11,
Yep.
and Matt Myrick from Busted Knuckle Films.
Yep. They know a thing or two about filming these events out here.
Yeah, they've been doing it forever and a day, and we couldn't do what we do without those guys. So thanks a lot, and
Absolutely.
yeah, much respect to those guys. Let us know where you're from, people. Come on, where are you guys from out there? We're letting the feed build up right now. I see some folks from Tennessee, from Adamsville, Tennessee, Hardin County, Tennessee. Where are you guys from? Yeah, Bobby Tanner's here. Screaming Blue is ready.
All right, is that Matt?
We got Matt Schisler on the line.
In his Attitude buggy.
Jake Berkey's buggy is not ready yet. Jake Berkey sold the Riot buggy a few months ago, and he is in process of putting his new one together. Word on the street is it is going to be insane. So we love Jake Berkey and can't wait to see what he has coming down the pipe.
All right, guys, we're getting everything set up out there so that we can bring you the best visuals possible before we get all the action going. Got a lot that's being coordinated, as you can imagine, out on the hill. Looks like we've got Matt Schisler on the line, ready to go. Look at that good-looking lineup of buggies out there.
I tell you what.
I love seeing that.
Now, Matt Schisler, word on the street, I don't know if he actually dyno. I haven't talked to him this week. Last time I talked to him, he didn't have it on the dyno yet.
Yeah, he added a little something to that buggy, didn't he?
Yeah, he is definitely blowing. He added a blower to the whole picture. The course is hot. This is a 1,000+ horsepower buggy, and I think he's going to need every pony.
And he hasn't had a lot of seat time in it. Since,
zero seat time.
Since making those changes.
So we are going to see what's going on. You see Screaming Blue in that shot right there. And I saw Agnes, the 2018
King of the Hammers.
King of the Hammer Shootout
winner.
champion.
That's right.
And we'll talk about the
Which
Agnes
you got
buggy
to
later.
see in person. I'm a little jealous. Didn't make to KOH this year.
All right. I see people giving Mr. Randall Key a shout out. Randall Key is just an unbelievable story.
Oh, yeah.
We'll probably talk to him later.
Randall.
We'll tell you.
Love
you
Randall
go back
and
with
Wendy.
You go back with Randall, don't you?
I do. We've been racing together for years now, which is kind of weird to say, but it has been years.
So just to
Time
let
flies.
everybody know, we plan on having a leaderboard in the near
That's right.
future. And when I say near future, hopefully it'll be up by the next race.
Yeah,
Speaking of the next race, when is that, Bree?
We are heading to, well, let's see. I don't know the dates.
It's Windrock, right?
It's in 2 weekends.
I'm going to say 2 weekends from now. We'll get the
In
dates up
Windrock.
here in a little bit.
That's in East Tennessee.
That's right.
Windrock ORV.
And we should, at that point, have a leaderboard for you, so you can see who's running, who's
right.
first place, second place,
Know what
third place, all
times,
that
know
good
who's
stuff.
gone. So that's just one of the things that we're gonna just keep adding and keep bringing to you to keep make this feed better and better. I know you guys have heard it probably already, but we'll just keep reiterating as we go throughout the show and the day for those that are just joining us. We're about to get things kicked off here at the 2018 KMC Central Series opener. These are the Rock Bouncers fighting it out for the National Rock Racing Championship Cup.
So we have Matt Schisler on the line in the Attitude Buggy, and on deck we have somebody who I want to see on the podium more than anybody else, and that is Randall Key, Mr. Randall Key. You want to tell the folks a little bit about Randall?
Randall is such a great guy, and I know some people know, but not everybody, but Randall drives completely with hand controls. He's paralyzed from the waist down.
Paralyzed.
He drives, he does the steering, he does the throttle and the brake and the rear steer. Everything with hand controls. So, I mean, not only is he an awesome driver, but, like, I wouldn't even be able to function that well and multitask while I was racing up a hill to be able to do that.
Most of us have 2 legs to get us around. We can't maintain it. He's not just driving, but he's maintaining his buggy as well. Yeah. So it's just pretty amazing seeing what he does. And we have to give a shout out
to Wendy.
Yes.
Because Wendy's awesome.
Wendy is Wendy here today?
She is. I saw her.
Wow.
In passing earlier.
Good deal. That's right. Scott Goforth of Goforth Tires is here and ready and Rum Runner. All right. So I think they're hot on the starting line. Yep.
Y'all are gonna hear some radio chat.
Hang on 1 second.
So we've got Matt Schisler lined up.
Yep.
I wonder what Matt's feeling right now, sitting on that starting line. Y'all have probably heard us say this already, but stick with us while we're working through the kinks here. We're really striving to bring you the best quality show that we can. There's a lot of moving parts here, a lot of things being, a lot of puzzle pieces to fit together. So y'all bear with us. We've got Matt Schisler on the line. We're getting our camera angles sorted out here. Y'all look at that sweet lineup of buggies right there.
Ready.
Y'all give us a shout out for your favorites. Let me hear who you're rooting for.
Yes.
I think I heard you yet, but you got to learn how to slow down.
For those just joining us, nobody has gone yet. We've got Matt Schisler on the line. He'll be our first racer today. So you haven't missed anything yet.
All right.
We're getting our cameras sorted out, making sure we can bring you the best view possible.
And we have Cassie Stewart holding it down from Central Tennessee. Her husband, Mr. Will Stewart, is going to be running in the Gone Postal buggy. If you haven't seen Will Stewart race, he promised me he was going to send it today. He was going to hold it down. He was not going to lift. I believe him. What's up, Scott Mills? How you doing? Calling, checking in from the Bluff in West Tennessee, Beach Bluff, Tennessee.
All right, guys.
Just got the okay.
Here we go.
We're getting close.
Oh, we've been waiting for this the whole off season. We are kicking off the 2018 National Rock Racing Rock Bouncer Championship. We are moments away. I think that the course is hot right now.
I think I'm like feeling some nerves for the drivers right now. That feeling, you know, when you're, well, I guess not.
Absolutely.
Maybe you don't know, Dave, but we'll get you in a buggy one of these days.
I don't know about y'all, but I would not want to be first going up this hill. And then again, we might find out.
What do you guys think? Should I get Dave in a buggy?
It's always
Dave who?
But I guarantee you, if anybody's willing to bet it and try it, it's Matt Schisler. She's alive.
There's a nice shot of Screaming Blue right there.
Cindy!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
I love that sound.
That is 1,000 plus horsepower, baby. Matt Schisler.
He's ready to go. He says, let me go.
Only thing bigger than Matt Schisler's biceps is that buggy's motor. Let me tell you, that's a big boy right there. He is not fat either, is he? He's just he's like a tree.
We got to catch up with Matt. Oh, there he goes.
We're off. Every driver is watching intently. And we've got...
We can hear that in the trailer back here.
Get on it, son.
Now, we didn't get a chance to walk this hill due to the rainy weather earlier.
Can you hear that, people? I can feel that. He just rolled by our trailer. He's out the top. We're going to get you a time, people.
One spot, but other than that, that was a clean, fast run.
We're going to get you a time.
Fast runs.
What?
175, 24.175.
Real easy. What do y'all think?
24 seconds, .175. That is the unofficial time, people. 24.175 is the time to beat.
Well, he made short work of that. We've got Randall Key lined up next.
Before Randall Key heads out, before Randall Key heads out there, I want to give a huge shout out to KMC Wheels, who's putting on the Central Series opener. They do so much for the drivers. They're out here right now. They flew out from California to be here. They take care of so many drivers all around the country, and they put out such a great product. Go check them out, KMC Wheels.
Right.
This man, the paraplegic, that drives this buggy all on hand control.
Randall getting lined up on the starting line.
Rear steer, throttle,
In his
brake, gear shifter,
Rage
and steering
buggy.
wheel. His
Now,
hands do
I don't know about you all,
And I
but if
got
there's one person I want to see on the podium today, at the end of the day, it's this man right here, Randall Key.
I would love to see that too.
Look, it's like the three beauties right there in a row.
No matter where he ends up at the end of the day, Randall always puts on that show.
Absolutely. Okay, it looks like we're hot right now. They're going to count them down, and Randall is going to do what Randall does. Now, Randall, you know, RCV does a lot for this. RCV does a lot for this series, and of course, a lot for the drivers. RCV, strongest axles on the planet. And Randall's running some RCVs, isn't he? Front, rear.
Yeah, he is.
40-47 spline up front, 40 spline rear. The way he drives, he needs some RCVs. I promise you.
He needs those strongest axles on the planet.
Here we go. Randall's off. Now remember, people, this man, paralyzed from the waist down, you'd never know it
Oh,
the way he drives.
come on, Randall.
Full hand control. Look at him! No, is he up? 17.612. 17
All right,
seconds. 17 and a half seconds, roughly. Unofficial time, 17.612.
Y'all, safe to say this is a fast hill.
We have a new leader. We are running 2 hills today, people. 2 hills today. Ooh, coming to the line. Y'all got your favorite beverage?
There's
Y'all
no
got your
mistaking
popcorn?
that buggy.
Look at this.
Clayton Hollingsworth getting lined up in his outlaw buggy.
Who wants to see the outlaw buggy run? Clayton Hollingsworth is on the line.
17.612.
Now, this is a very distinctive looking buggy. There's no mistaking
No.
who that is.
Low and wide. It'll make some power, won't it?
Clayton knows how to drive that thing. It's fun to watch. Now, he's got a background with rail buggies. Yeah?
Oh, absolutely. We are hot right now.
All these other drivers, they ain't gonna have no
And we've got
choice but
Zach
to
Garner on the line calling the show. If you've never been to a race, I promise you're missing out. Zach Garner keeps the crowd rolling. We have a pretty dadgum good crowd out there today.
We do. I love seeing a crowd of people like that after
For sure.
the hill. A good lineup of buggies and a crowd behind them.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing to see.
Not to mention an unbelievable pool of talent out there today. best drivers in the world. We have the Bacons here. Team Big Block.
Speaking of horsepower.
Speaking of horsepower, exactly. And if Clayton Hollingsworth wasn't enough for you, there he goes.
Yeah.
He's off. This man is shooting for the #1 spot.
Let's see how those big old tires of his do up here.
Got those big boy farmers in back. Cut stickies up front. Come on, Clayton. Get it, son.
Oh.
All right.
That was quick. We'll see what the official time is.
The RCV recovery crew. Stand by. So the nitrous pump, we had a little explosion, but we're okay.
Yeah, I don't think his bottle is supposed to come off the buggy like that.
No. The RCV recovery crew up there in no time. Huge shout out to the RCV recovery crew.
Clayton's got a time of 16.297.
16.297.
Blew off his NOS bottle right at the top of the hill. We're going to do our best to keep track of the times for everyone today for you guys. In the future, we will add a leaderboard to the screen so everyone can have a way to keep track right at a glance there. So that's just one of the things we're going to keep adding and bringing to you as the season progresses.
Don't know, Danny. Is it pixelated for anybody else out there? It's looking good on our end. We'll try to get some other feedback. Anybody else having any problem with the live feed? How does it look to you out there? Let us know. Now, as if Clayton Hollingsworth wasn't enough, up next is Mr. Richie. Oh, it is not Mr. Richie, Keith. It looks like we got Brandon Davis on the line.
Switching things up on us, keeping us on our toes. We've got a little bit of recovery happening at the top of the hill up there. We're working on our broadcasting issues here, guys.
We will work on the...
bear with us. We see y'all's comments about the pixelation. Thanks for giving us the feedback, and we're going to see what we can do to bring you a better picture here. Got several cameras out on the hill, as you can see, so we got some coordination going on there to get the best that we can. Y'all bear with us here once again. We've got a little bit of recovery going on at the top of the hill. Clayton Hollingsworth had a little issue with his NOS bottle not wanting to maintain its position on his buggy. And we are working on the pixelation. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the feedback. We love hearing from you guys. We want to know what it looks like on your end. Do everything that we can to bring you the best show possible.
Try to get on some Wi-Fi. If you're not on Wi-Fi or you don't have a good signal, we're showing that we have a really great output on our end with the satellite. Some of you were saying that it's pixelated. Some of you were saying it looks amazing. So if you don't have great service, you may want to try to get a little bit better service. We will try to do whatever we can on our end. Thank you so much for the feedback. We will try to keep a very high quality picture going out.
Only the best for our fans.
That's right. And we want to welcome everybody. There are a lot of new viewers out there to Hillside Live. We are bringing you the 2018 KMC Central Series opener for the National Rock Racing Championship Cup. My name is Dave Z.
I'm Bree Molitor.
And we are very happy to be bringing you this amazing race.
Dave, there's sunshine out there.
There is some sunshine. How about that?
Oh, y'all don't know how happy that makes me.
And we are looking at Mr. Brandon Davis in one of the most successful buggies in rock racing.
Y'all, we are on a mobile studio trailer at the top of the hill. So that means that we get to hear all the buggies come blasting by up top. And it's pretty fun, I gotta say. Not quite like sitting outside and watching it in person, but pretty darn close.
So, did you talk about unfinished business?
I didn't, no.
Okay, yeah. Brandon is
I got
piloting.
distracted by the sun.
My bad. Brandon is piloting unfinished business. That is Tim Cameron's buggy. He won in 2017 and 2016 the national championship. Let's see what Brandon is going to do in this thing. He is an extremely competent driver. He is always at the front of the pack.
There he goes.
Get it, Brandon. Now, I shook Brandon's hand right before the race. Usually when I do that, he does extremely well. I'm going to take full responsibility for an amazing run.
Once again, making this hill look easy.
16.935. 16.935.
All right.
16.935 for Brandon.
Just a few milliseconds slower than Clayton Hollinsworth.
That's what it's looking like.
Fast hill. It looks like, is that the original Hitman buggy? Yeah, it is.
What it's looking like.
It looks like the head of the Kirkus Circus.
I didn't know you love saying that, don't you?
I really do. How can you not?
So that's Roland Kirkus, I believe.
Well, actually,
Or is it?
I want to
Is it?
say, yeah, I want to say, hang on. Let me confirm.
Now let us get some details for you.
Shoots what he said, but he could not make it. He regretted it. He sent this guy.
I believe.
All right, it is. It's Forrest Kirkus racing
Yes.
the original Hitman buggy for Timmy Chuck Racing today. This is Timmy Chuck Racing.
So Timmy Sorensen couldn't be here today, so he's having his partner on his team, Forrest Kirkus, take the line in the original Hitman buggy, and he's going for it. I thought he was just going to possibly break the beam, but he's actually going to run this
We
thing.
weren't sure how that was going to work out today. Now we know.
Come on, this is Timmy Chuck Racing, baby.
Come on, Forrest.
Come on, Forrest. What an amazing family this is. The Kirkus Circus is something to behold.
Can I say, run, Forrest, run.
Run, Forrest, run, baby. And
There
he's
he
out the
goes.
top.
27.161.
That's 27.161. Outstanding job, Forrest Kirkus, for Timmy Chuck Racing. In, might I add, the original Hitman buggy.
Now we're getting a little bit of hate on the track that's out here right now, and it does. I mean, these buggies are making short work of it, but you do have to remember, as always, we've said it before, but on camera things don't look nearly as steep or as slippery
Right.
or as difficult as they are.
Look it. Sorry to interrupt you, partner in crime.
Well, especially when Bobby Tanner gets on the hill, it's really going to look easy, isn't it?
All right. Who is this? He needs no introduction. He is the godfather of rock bouncing. This is Mr. Bobby Tanner in Screamin' Blue. Now, this is a fast course, so we're not going to see any shenanigans. I don't believe he's going to try to get out the top
I
as
don't
fast
know.
as possible.
I would think so. One never really knows with these guys. Bobby's
Yes,
rocking
Charles.
a new wrap on his buggy by Spider Off-Road. Looking
It is
good.
Tanner time. Tanner time. Looks like he got a new wrap there. Jack Porter's. He slapped the motor back together. They are planning on doing some major surgery on Blue in the near future. But she's looking good. This is a whole new look. You're seeing it for the first time here, y'all. Bobby Tanner and Screamin' Blue. This is Dave Z.
I'm Bree Molitor.
And we are bringing you Hillside Live. This is the 2018 National Rock Racing Championship.
And he's off. Gotta love watching that buggy. Uh-oh.
And the RCV recovery crew is ready in case anything happens here.
Looks like Bobby got a little hang up here. Smoking a lot. Come on, Bobby. There he goes. Watch out for the cameraman.
And Bobby's at the top.
Nice.
Once again, Roy Evans.
657.39.657.
Bobby with a time of 39.657. So slower into the run for him today. Looked like he might have had some issues there mid-hill.
Hey, Gary Sutton, come on out with those 35s. We've still got a spot or two open. We'll get you right in there. Just kidding, buddy. It's a heck of a hill. And we want to see these guys hit it quick. Right now, who's in the lead?
Oh, let's see. It looks like Clayton Hollingsworth. Best I can tell, Clayton is in the lead currently.
That is unofficial, and in second place,
Yeah.
it looks like, is that Brandon Davis?
Yes, Brandon
And
Davis.
then Randall Key in third place.
For those of you just joining us, this is Hillside Live. I'm Bree Molitor. I've got Dave Z with me, bringing you the 2018 National Rock Racing Championship Cup live coverage.
Back straight up. Good job.
It looks like Scott Goforth in the Rum Runner is backing up into the slot, getting ready to
Good
go.
looking buggy.
Scott Goforth he's made some major changes, and we've got some major changes coming in the near future. He has a new motor, a big motor. We're talking 1,200 plus horsepower. That's going to be in there, not this race, but in the next couple of weeks he'll have it in there. He's done a lot of shock work to it, a lot of shock tuning. He's learning how to do it himself as well. He's getting in there. He has promised me that this is the year that he's going to leave it all on the side of that hill. So we're going to see what Scott Goforth does. And he...
Speaking of Goforth,
Yeah.
Goforth Tires, one of our series sponsors, so huge shout out to them and everything that they do for the drivers, for the series. We're going to see what kind of show Scott puts on for us today.
You know, Goforth Tire sells more competition stickies than anybody else in the country. If you need an
Anyone else in the
Intercoast,
plant.
if you need a SX sticky, you go see Scotty.
That's right.
Tell him to give you the SRRS discount.
Tracks high.
There he goes.
That's the great thing about these races. We run a couple of different hills, and it's not always the same hill. We have fast hills, we have technical hills. So some are great for high horsepower buggies, and some you don't need much horsepower at all.
Looks like none other than Mr. Timothy.
19.941.
He's got to follow Scott's time.
All right, Scott's time is 19.941. That's about in the middle.
9.941.
about in the middle of what we've had so far, best as I can tell. Good job, Scott.
Hey, did we want to slow it down just a little bit?
Guys, it looks like we've got Tim Bacon on the line.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Now the Bacons have done some stuff to their buggies. All right, y'all.
When one says bacon, what do you think of, Dave?
Big block. Can you say big block? All right, here we go. That's right, Charles. This is it.
Cassie, I see you asking what number Will is. I can't tell you for sure. It looks like he's about in the middle of the pack, maybe.
That's
about
right,
13.
Chris Smith. Top Aquavie is changing. Here we go. I think Tim is going to send it to Sendageville.
Oh, someone just got roosted with some mud down there.
Get it now, Tim.
Woo! Making my ears ring inside the trailer.
All right, got a
16.969.
And we're going to give you a rundown when we have a little bit of a break of the who's in first, second, third, all that good stuff. Currently, it looks like Clayton Hollingsworth is in first place with a time of 16.297.
Oh man.
Oh, look at this.
Who's this?
Look at this.
Who's this?
Ah, yeah. First time ever. This is Mr. Tim Cabron in Get Back. All right. This is the 3-time National Rock Racing Champion, Mr. Tim Cameron.
Let's see what he does today.
He's going for a 4-peat.
We caught up with Tim after the UTV race yesterday. He placed second. And if you guys want to hear him talk about that and some other fun stuff, then you can catch that interview on the Southern Rock Racing Series Facebook page.
Clock is hot. We're about to see this 1,500 horsepower monster rocketed up the hill. Get him, Tim Cameron.
Woo! Oh, Tim!
Look at that.
That's always fun to watch.
Looks like Tim did a heck of a job tuning those shocks. And it looks like we have a new leader.
Our new leader, Tim Cameron, with a time of 14.431. Unofficially, well, we'll tell you he's in the lead. All of our times are unofficial. We're doing our best to bring you guys a leaderboard of sorts. We don't have one up on the screen for you yet. That'll be something that we
Can you say
add to
get
the
back?
production.
Can you say get back?
Oh yeah.
down there, get back. We got to back down.
Hey, we hope you're enjoying the action. My name is Dave Z,
I'm Bree Molitor.
and we are bringing you the 2018 KMC Central Series opener. We're going to explain to you the difference between the Central Series, the Northern Series, and the Southern Series after a while.
That's a lot of series.
We got a lot of series going on, but we are bringing you this action live from Bridgeport, Texas.
All right, go, the
We bring all these series to you guys. One of the reasons is so we can get as many people involved around the country as possible. We got drivers and spectators.
And
constantly expanding.
Who is this on the line? Ah, there it is. It looks like it's going to be.
It got to be Roland Kirkus, right?
Yes, ma'am. It looks like Roland Kirkus is on the line.
Back in the original Hitman buggy.
That's right. And he is the patriarch of the Kirkus Circus.
There you go.
Always fun to watch. These guys are racing the big buggies. They're racing UTVs.
That's right. We got to watch them yesterday in the UTV race.
And some of the greatest people that you want to meet. So if you've never been to one of these, you've got to come out, meet your favorite drivers. You can talk to them. They'll let you sit in their buggies, ask them whatever you want to ask.
I haven't met a driver yet that wasn't just a down-to-earth, nice person, you know? And that is one of my favorite things about this sport. I've said it a lot. The racing part is awesome. It's super fun, but the camaraderie with everyone is one of the biggest parts of it, too, I think. When you can compete and then go out and get a steak afterwards.
That's right. And the steaks are good
better?
down here in Texas, let me tell you. All right, we're hot.
Lined up, ready to go.
The clock is hot. It's only gonna. Here we go. Roland's not playing. He's taking it. He's taking it a little fast right now.
Well, he just watched Timmy go.
Yeah. Timmy sets the bar high, and it's getting rutted out right there. So, what a smooth run. Smooth run from Roland Kirkus.
19.979 for Mr. Roland Kirkus.
Experience, he's happy because that means he made his board first, and that's really what he cares about.
19.979,
19.979.
Looks like he had a tire casualty coming up the hill. Those rocks are no jokes, guys. No joke.
So it looks like we are. Is that him? Is that the postman himself? Looks like Will Stewart's backing in and gone postal. Where's Cassie Stewart? Wake up, Cassie Stewart.
Y'all, we've said it before. We'll keep saying it while we work on bringing you this brand new show of Hillside Live. Bear with us as we get our coordination on the hill down. We've got a pretty big team that's been working really hard on this, so you might see a couple things here and there that we're going to work to smooth out for you. So
next broadcast, you should see some leaderboards. We're also going to have something on the screen letting you know who is actually on the line racing. So Will Stewart has.
There's Cassie.
Yeah. What a good-looking buggy. Will Stewart from Central Tennessee of Batcave Customs. One heck of a nice guy. And he's not playing this year.
He's been doing lots of work on his shocks, yeah?
Oh,
Lots
yeah.
of shock tuning.
He's been doing some shock tuning. He moved all the way from Texas to Tennessee for the sport of rock bouncing. Nothing else.
For the love of the sport.
It's crazy. All right, Cassie.
All right, let's see how this suspension does for him.
Here we go. Come on, Will.
Y'all know this hill's getting nastier and nastier as
And
each
it's
driver
dug
goes,
out.
too.
Yeah, it's dug out right now.
We're getting a little hate on the hill. Everyone's saying it's pretty easy, but gotta remember things are always harder than it looks on camera.
Woo!
0.453.
One more time. Thank you, sir.
It looks like Will's got a time of 27.453. Got hung up just a little bit in the middle of that hill.
Now we are about halfway through, a little more than halfway through the first hill. Once we get through the first hill, we'll catch everybody up, let you know what we're doing, and we are going to move over to the second hill of the day. This is a points race. This is a points series. We are running 10 races this year. This is not this is no easy task, is it, to race 10 races?
Oh no, especially as spread out as a lot of them are.
Now, Bree, for those of the people out there that don't know, you have a buggy of your own, don't you?
I do. My dad and I race the Avenger buggy. We've been racing it for a couple years now, and don't have it out here this weekend. But we'll see if we can get the buggy out to one of these races this year. See if we can do some multitasking.
Exactly. All right, from East, good friend of Scott Goforth's right over here. We have, hang on. It looks like Blake Schultz and is that the Predator buggy? Yeah, I talked with him this morning.
This is Blake Schultz.
And, you know, here we go. That's Sam Carter's old buggy.
Yep, old buggy.
And he had to do a lot of work to it on the off season this year. Blake Schultz is about 6'4", 6'5".
He's a tall guy.
And Sam Carter is not. So he had to do a lot of metal work to fit in that thing. And it looks like he's having a smooth run. Come on now. Gas it.
Stay in it.
Smooth run. Very smooth. He made it look easy.
All right, Blake with a time of 23.024. Not bad, not bad.
And it looks like the 2018 shootout champion is backing up to the line. It's a Kryptonite custom buggy named Agnes. She won the King of the Hammers shootout about, 2-3 weeks ago. I was there for that. It was an amazing run. Aaron Selden is piloting it today. He was the one driving when he won the shootout. It's pretty awesome. And something about Agnes, you can listen to 100 buggies run, but none of them sound like Agnes, baby. And he's one of the nicest guys around.
Super nice.
You talked with him yesterday, didn't you?
I did. Aaron Selden. Awesome guy.
And he's got his beard game is strong. So he's one of the local favorites. I know everybody down here in Texas is pulling for Aaron Selden. No, he hasn't, Veronica. How you doing, Veronica? We miss you. Veronica, the wife and partner of the 2017 King of the Hammer shootout, Kyle Crouch. Kyle Crouch is exciting as get out. He is currently building his new buggy, which should be ready any minute. Listen to her. Listen to her. Get it, Agnes. Uh-oh. Come on. How about that?
That's how you cross the finish line.
Evidently, the bigger in Texas is true.
And a major shout out to
Aaron's
Spider Off-Road and Ignite Race Fuels. And we want to thank our sponsors, Holly EFI and PRP Seats, for helping bring the action to you live. And what was Aaron Selden's time?
Aaron's time was 18.063.
That Agnes buggy is something.
Y'all can tell the hill's getting a little harder as we progress. Some big old tires digging out those rocks. It's like the middle section is getting a little trickier.
We've got another TC built buggy on the line. This is the old trail rig. his trail rig, or TC's trail rig that he sold to Sam Carter. Sam Carter on the line in Plum Buck.
Let's see how he does. He's been trying to really.
Now, Sam caught a really, really, really hard bounce over at the King of the Hammers, and there was a little fire. It got a little warm. Here we go. Sam Carter's off. Come on now, Sam.
Man, everyone's having a little trouble right there.
Right there. There's a hole right there. Those are 43-inch tires, and you can just barely see the top of it in that hole. Nice smooth run from Sam Carter. We copy, we copy. And it looks like my man from Central Tennessee is backing up onto the line. I don't know who's driving. It may be Steven Robinson. It may be Nick Campbell. We will find out in a minute. Driving the Raging Hornet. Who built the...
Nick Campbell is driving for Raging Hornet team.
All right, it is
Is it Nick
Nick Campbell. We're waiting for some confirmation.
Just let us know for sure who's driving. Okay. It looks like Nick Campbell is on the line for the team. Nick Campbell is piloting the Raging Hornet.
On the line, clock is hot.
Clock is hot. It's going to be rolling momentarily.
Oh,
Here
there
we
it
go.
goes. The Raging Hornet was built by Ian Johnson.
Yes, it was. And it was reworked by,
Spider Off-Road.
Spider Off-Road.
Yep.
And Steven and Nick have been doing some work on it, doing some work to it on the off-season. They've increased the wheelbase and changed a little bit of the geometry.
There he goes.
And did a bunch of motor work to it. So we're looking at a 1,000 plus horsepower buggy right here.
28.385.
Next time was 28.385.
For the Raging Hornet team.
Y'all can tell this hill's getting harder. Having a little bit of trouble in that middle section.
And if you haven't caught it, my name is Dave Z.
I'm Bree Molitor.
And we are bringing you the 2018 National Rock Racing Championship Point Series. And this is the KMC Central Series opener. We appreciate you all tuning in. We know you could be doing a bunch of other things. And we are
Well, why would you want to when you could be watching rock racing?
hanging out with Dave and Bree.
Looks like we might have had another tire casualty there on the Raging Hornet.
That is that Bubba? It looks like Bubba Bacon is on the line, y'all.
Another bacon on the line.
All right, who's ready for some horsepower? Who's ready for some big inches? Can you say big block? Ooh, he's made some changes. Look at that thing. All right, count it down, baby. Here we go. Ooh, this is going to be good.
Looking good.
Wow.
All right. Hear him go flying by the trailer.
161. 15.161.
All right, we got a
Holy cow, that was
That was pretty fast.
one of our fastest times for the day so far. Bubba had a time of 15.161.
That's up there.
Smoking that hill.
Dyersburg, Tennessee. We're going to be there a couple of times this year. One time in the middle of the season and one time at the end of the season for the finals, where we will have the Icelandic Formula off-road crew joining us.
I believe. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I believe Bubba just got himself into second place so far.
How about that? Team Big Block. Now, hey, guess what, people? Y'all are pretty lucky because we've got another hill. Who's backing up over here?
Why do you want to go to commercial day sometime?
Just bear with us. Basically, with the National Rock Racing Championship Cup, we have 3 different regions. We have the Southern region, the Central region, and the Northern region. There were 3 races in each series, and the 10th race is the National Championship. This is the very, very first leg. It is the season opener. Every driver is vying for that position. We will be racing 2 hills at every event. And Mr. Clyde Bynum picks those hills.
Also, if you see a racer and you buy a shirt and you want
There
an
we go.
autograph or whatever, these guys love y'all. They love their fans. Take your kids out there, let them see the buggies, talk to the drivers, find out what they're working with. That way,
All right, it looks like that might be it for Hill 1.
How about that? Hey, ho!
Hey, guys.
There it is. So, you saw Hill 1. It was a very, very, very fast hill.
It sure was.
It wasn't technical to begin with, but it kind of got a little bit technical in a couple of spots.
Yeah, you could see a couple guys getting snagged right in the middle section there. So it's hard to tell what the hill looks like from the top angle that we had, and we didn't get to go out and walk the track earlier. So we have the same view that you guys do.
We appreciate everybody tuning in. This is really the first time. Yesterday with the UTVs was the first time that we ever hooked up multiple cameras to this live feed. There are a few people who really need to be thanked, in my opinion, and that's Clyde Bynum, Jack Porter, Daniel Moore, Dave Mitchell, and Scott Weiss of Dirty Turtle Off-Road. Very instrumental for making this happen, making it a possibility to get this satellite truck going, bringing you the action. We understand that there may be a couple of glitches here and there, but we hope that in the upcoming weeks and months that this production is going to be heads and shoulders better than anything that we've ever seen before, and we appreciate you tuning in.
Absolutely. So y'all bear with us. We think we're done with Hill 1. Got a couple drivers we didn't see out there, but I am hearing a couple things about maybe some buggy issues.
Absolutely.
So I think they're getting set up for Hill 2 right now. Got some radio chatter we're trying to stay in the loop on. So getting set up out there. We are racing the twins today.
And Brooks Myers is telling me that we have to pay some bills, so you can sit back, relax, watch this, and we'll be back shortly.
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
Raw power, we crave. Hammer down, throttle over. Nitro knows differentials, and Nitro knows power. With a range of parts to meet all needs. Quality, all conditions.
Daddy said, sit down, listen to my words. Life's full of ups and downs, you'll fall and you'll learn. Don't waste your time on mistakes. Take time for yourself, figure it out. Life is good, my son. As long as I'm alive, I'll be
Hey everybody,
by your
we are
side.
talking
Here,
with
follow your heart,
the folks out on the
my
line, and it looks like we are not done with the first hill. This is Dave Z.
I'm Bree Molitor.
And we are Hillside Live, bringing you the 2018 National Rock Racing Championship Series. And currently...
We've got one more on the line.
Yeah.
Richie Keith is on the line.
Let's get a camera on the line.
Had some folks
Stand
asking
by.
about him.
All right, there we go. Look at that. Look at that
He had a
iconic buggy.
little trouble getting started, maybe. But he's on the line now. Gonna try out those mud truck axles he's got now. For the first time, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, got some new axles. Look at that bad boy. Richie Keith is a monster.
And who knows anything about rock racing and doesn't know who Richie Keith is? He's been in this sport for years now. One of our most seasoned drivers. Can I say that? Can I say a seasoned driver? Richie is always fun to watch. Always puts on a show. He makes that buggy do some amazing things.
Here we go,
So
Richie
let's see what he
Keith,
does
Richie
today.
Keith, Richie Keith.
All right, clock's hot, track's ready. Let's see what you got, pal.
Here he goes.
Here we go. Oh!
Oh!
Hub.
I don't even know what to say to that right now.
Richie Keith is still trying to get to the top.
Oh, man. Well, all right.
All right, we got Matt Myrick from Busted Knuckle Films heading down to the buggy. We are going to get up close and personal. The knuckle is broke, most likely. Yeah.
Well, he was looking good up until that point.
Yeah.
Hate it when that happens.
Wow.
Are you listening to him?
We've got Matt Myrick
Right where the wheel bolts, sheared off right there.
up close and personal, checking out the carnage for us.
I mean, you're high centered. Like the big boulder right
That's
here
a big
in the middle,
ouch
You're high centered.
for Richie.
Fluid leaking out.
But
And
you
the
know
plowboy.
he is all smiles on the inside, isn't he? One of the
I did say that Richie always puts on a show.
Every
I did.
time,
I
let me
said
tell you. What do y'all think about Richie Keith out there?
Richie providing our first real carnage of the day.
Ooh, and that is
wouldn't be a
some
rock race
carnage.
without it.
All right, we're going to go pay some bills. We will be back shortly. Stay tuned. Sit back, enjoy, and watch this.
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
Nitro Gear and Axle offers one of the nation's widest variety of top quality differential and axle parts for nearly all makes and models, including a huge list of industry exclusive Toyota applications. Nitro's state-of-the-art machining and heat-treated processes produce stronger, longer lasting, and easier to install parts. From competitive rock crawlers to daily drivers, Nitro Gear and Axle offers the best quality and widest range of products for your axles.
Power, progression, determination, innovation, experience, speed. We are Super ATV. With industry-leading suspension, heavy-duty Rhino brand axles, and all-out performance tuning, let Super ATV fuel your off-road passion. Visit superatv.com.
Hey, welcome back. This is Dave Z.
I'm Bree Molitor.
And we are Hillside live at the 2018 KMC Series opener for the National Rock Racing Championship Series. We are done with Hill 1. And when are we coming back, Bree?
We're going to take a quick, hour-long break, and then we'll be heading up Hill 2 with everybody that's left. You might have seen that Richie just had a hard break finishing up Hill 1, but we're going to get him out of there, get the recovery crew. Thanks to the recovery crew for all that they do for us. Good time to mention that. And we'll see you guys back in an hour to finish up.
We will try to get back a little bit early to let you know where everybody's sitting, where everybody placed on Hill 1. And we will get ready for some action on Hill 2.
That's right, so stay tuned.
Takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.